Hello YouTube, and welcome to my meadow. I'm not at my usual stop. This is stop. I'm not at my usual place, so I couldn't fit both me and the fire in the picture frame. But I think you'll see the smoke. It's a cold, damp day today. It's been raining in the morning, stopped around noon. Now it's overcast, but it wouldn't surprise me if it started to rain again. It's about 4 degrees Celsius, that would be like 39 Fahrenheit, I think. And what's up? Nothing much, really. Last week, a week ago, I had a bit of a sheep adventure. When I went to check on the sheep in the afternoon, one was missing. We've got 15 and I only was able to count 14. And I keep counting and recounting. Maybe they're 15 if I count them yet another time, but I could only find 14. So I went through the meadows looking for the missing sheep. Couldn't find it. Went back, counted again, still just 14 sheep. And then I started looking which sheep was missing, and one of the lambs, a male lamb, was missing. So I started thinking that maybe it's because he's, what he said, becoming of age. He's started to get interested in the ewes, and he can't touch our ewes because the ram won't let him. So maybe he's gone to the neighbors to visit their sheep and their ewes. So I walked over to the neighbor, and sure enough, there he was. He'd gone through 2 fences to get there, but apparently he managed. So I went home, collected a bucket of oats and my son and the car, and we went back, and with the help of the oats I managed to catch him after not too much trouble, but a little. And I caught him and was holding him as hard as I could, and he was fighting like mad. And he rose on his back legs and threw his head backwards, and he's got horns, not huge horns, but still horns, and hit me in the chest. And I've still, a week later, I've still got bruises in my chest where the horns hit me. But finally I got him under control. I managed to drag him out and put him in the back of the car. We got the cage for the dog, where we put the dog. when she comes with us in the car, and we put the lamb in there, and home we went. And we're keeping him in the stable now, together with we've only got one more male lamb. They're under lock and key, and will be for the rest of their life. We're slaughtering in a fortnight, and they'll be. Now I see my coffee is boiling. It's hard to put that on hold. Just add some water. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, we're slaughtering the lambs in about a fortnight. And trying to sell most of the meat, but so far I think we've sold like 5 lambs, and we're slaughtering 8, so we still need to find buyers for quite a few lambs. But yeah, we'll see. There's been a lot of there's been some talk in the YTPC about the plug and cutting plug. And I've seen various contraptions used for cutting plug. And yeah, if people want to use them for cutting plugs, fair play to them. Anything that will make people smoke plugs makes me happy. I'm always afraid that the plugs will be discontinued because not enough people smoke them. But I'm sticking to this when it comes to cutting my plug. It's a Mora knife, classic Swedish knife. But I must confess, I used a cutting board. Put it on cutting board and cut it in the cubes and thin flakes. My pipe hero, Mr. Good from Ireland, County Cork, River Stick outside Kinsale. I worked there in the early 90s for a couple of months, helping out on a farm. And he always smoked the pipe, and he usually smoked plug. And I'm not really sure which plug, but my guess is Mick McQuaid. And he was always cutting, holding the plug in his hand and carving like that. I tried, it's really hard. And yeah, so I use a cutting board. It's a bit of cheating, but that's the way I have to do to be able to cut it. But today I'm not smoking I'm not smoking a plug, I'm smoking brown Irish twist, which has been sitting in my pipe for, well, since Friday. I was planning to get out on Friday, but I never made it. And I was too tired during the weekend to have a pipe. And yesterday I had a pipe, but I had it indoors in my office, and this is an outdoor tobacco. Well, it tastes better outdoors. I saved it for today. But at least it's dry enough and it smokes well. But tobacco generally tastes better outside, I think. Even when I sit at my office in one of the outbuildings and smoke, when I get towards the end of the bowl, I often stop, go and get the dog and take her for a walk while I smoke the last quarter or something like that. And that smoke is usually the best. I don't know, there's something special about smoking outdoors. What else? Yeah, I've begun making pipes again. This, of course, is one of my homemade pipes. I've had it for quite some time. Most tobaccos taste good in it. But I made a birch pipe. But unfortunately, when I was staining it or sanding it after the staining, I saw there was a small crack at the shank, and I fixed the crack, and I actually smoked the pipe yesterday evening just to try it out, and it smokes well. But yeah, it's a pity with the crack. I won't put it in my usual rotation. Might keep it just to smoke Lakelands and maybe Dottle as well. Yeah, I do collect my Dottle and smoke it. Tobacco is too pricey to better go to waste. And it doesn't taste bad. I find that most of the time it tastes really good. I don't know if it's common to do that. Maybe it's a codger thing. I don't know if I'm a codger, but yeah. Yeah, I think that was about it. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hope to see you soon again. Bye. That's the ram. Call him O'Malley. And yes, I have my ram repellent with me.